athlete that is in between halftime sessions or whatnot, you can do these techniques also while they're sitting, and eventually doing things while they're not laying face down, all right, or face down. So remember the rhomboids and everything we worked on?
Yes.
Right? So again, I can go from here, I can go to here, and go to here, because yeah, we worked on all these areas already in your demo. He can go from a shoulder press up, right? He can go from a arm across his body, like this. And you can do a stretch this way.
Okay.
Okay? You can hold his shoulder, do a stretch this way. Again, wherever the cup is gonna add that suction and add that decompression. He could also do that as you hold him. And he'll do it a few times. All you're doing is sitting there doing lift and stretches. Okay? You can tell him to slow down. Speedy here.
Slow it down. No, slow it down.
So as he slows it down, you can just continue to do the lift and stretch. Or watch this, guys. You can do this. Okay, do that one position. Start from here. Go really slow. And as you move. Okay. So come back to the start. Do it again. And I'm going down now in different planes.
It reminds me of that when you're in the market and they're cleaning the floor and they're glazing the floor with that thing.
Yes.
The butter. Yeah.
Yep.
The waxer?
The waxer.
The waxer.
Wax on, wax off.
All right, so any movement you can do with the lat, going for the lat is what? I can go from here. I can go from here. I can probably go from here. He will lift above his head, and he will do a side stretch. So once again, he could do that actively, and all you're gonna do is do a lift and stretch. Okay. If you wanted to add movement, again, you could do as he pushes up, I will pull down the cups.
Gotcha.
Okay, do that again. Pull down the cups. Once again, pull down the cups. Okay, so you're really, really getting that internal glide going with this. Okay. Again, covering up the deltoid. This is where deltoid work is really good when you're sitting, guys. There you go. He can do a lateral raise. He can go from there, do a shoulder press. Come down and do across the body stretch. So do all planes of your deltoids. Okay, you guys know it, right? Press, lateral, and horizontal flexion. Okay. And get creative. So you'll try these with your client. Triceps. The best way to do the tricep is I will hold, he'll put his arm on my shoulder here. He'll just go up. Do a stretch, release. And as he does that, I'm going to slight pull.
Gotcha.
Good. It's tight now. Last but not least, if we do seated for the rhomboids and back. 1, 2, 3. And if I had another number 1, I would use it. He would do this. He would go forward, flex back, and stretch. And again, you could be back here again, behind him, doing a lift stretch. Last but not least, for erector spinae, nice vine. just a twist. Because remember how the rectus spinae does a rotation with the trunk. Okay. And again, he can go from, I'll instruct clients to go from, like, if they're standing, especially here, and then drop down, and come back up, you know, get that rotation, right? Because with tennis players, when I work with them, they're always, right? So you kind of get that motion with the rotation
You
of their
kind of
trunks.
take what sport they do and common motions that they make and
Exactly.
use, get the muscles.
Yeah. I'll put the cups on Justin's back, and he'll just go through making motions with throwing.
Oh, that's good.
I'll just do that like for 20 times. So. Okay. Questions on these? Nope. Okay. On your hands and knees, do face down first. So while he's on a prone position, I could also get to the shoulder. Let's do this first. Okay, now on your hands and knees in front. Shoot this arm underneath your torso and stretch. So that stretch is going to get your rear delt and whatever lats. Okay. He can also do, come on back. He can also do like a full arm extension to get that in there too. And any type of plane, you know, different planes of movement you can do. Be creative with it.
I mean, you can technically bind like a spiral line.
Absolutely. Yeah, because you can go from there all the way to his right side, even to his right glute. So if you had cups, so if you had like multi-cups, like, you know, 8 sets of cups, you go from here all the way around. Yeah. So then you get a full movement lines for that. So from here, I could go.
Chris, that's 3 more bags I gotta buy. Every time he shows one.
All right, so then he can do a cat and cow stretch. So he can do that, and obviously I can sit here and do my pulls. And I can always move these down to where? To here, right? So I can go from here to here. Now you can do the same thing and working more specifically for, or I can pull apart, right? As he's doing that. What you guys were doing on the table, but now doing more dynamic movement on the spine. Okay? Okay. What else can we do, guys? What if we do a whole line from sacrum? And he just does, well, if you lay on your back, I'm sorry, on your stomach, all the way down. And he just does like back down.
Really no way to do it, just don't put on for too long.
Exactly. Because with these dynamic movements, you're only there for right? Or you can come up from that position all the way up to a curl position. There you go. Like a child's pose. Okay. So you can pretty much do like decompression yoga if you really wanted. You can have your do yoga poses and stuff. Okay. Okay. Oh, any questions on these? You think you have so much fun with cups?
I know. Where's my
All right,
body?
so go ahead and have, if you're female, go and put the cover in because we will do sitting